can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah, turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah, any up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah, I'm talking all bite, no bark, I could rip your squad apart. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MPWF WAR episode 12. It is the season premiere, season 4 for the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. My name's Dwayne James, Johnny Feelgood, and welcome once again to MPWF WAR action. Thank you everyone that tuned into WrestleMania. It was one of the most watched live events we have ever had on YouTube, and we are so close to 500 subscribers. The support, everything has been incredible and amazing, and we are truly and eternally grateful for everything that you guys have given towards the MPWF as we kick this next season off on the road to WrestleMania 12. And look at how we're starting the show off with the brand new CAW World Heavyweight Champion. And there he is, folks. What a main event, and what a matchup it was. You saw in the intro video package how incredible WrestleMania was for the WAR brand, and now the new CAW World Champion, the one, Shane Carter. And hang on a second, folks. A little different here for the championship celebration. A little bit of Middle Child by J. Paul. Shane Carter, the legend killer, now the one here in the MPWF. He went to war with Sean Stevens for 30-40 minutes at WrestleMania 11 and came out the other end, not only becoming the world champion, but becoming a better man. In that matchup, he said, I understand it all. It all makes sense to me now. I need to carry this company into the future. I need to be the standard bearer. I need to win this championship the right way. And Shane Carter, after everything we've seen since we came to YouTube in 2020, he did it the right way. He stood and fought tooth and nail, fist to fist, within the ring with Sean Stevens and defeated him to become the CAW World Heavyweight Champion, and earned the respect of not only all the wrestlers in the back, but of every single man, woman, and child that is a fan of the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. And now we start season 4 in this new era, the era of Carter. Again, I'm still excited. My voice is recovering after WrestleMania 11. Ready here for MPWF WAR coming up. MPWF Annihilation out next, folks. The season premiere of Underground as well. We got some big things coming up here in the MPWF. A few surprises coming up, including a potential return of the World Wrestling Future. Also potentially a call contest as well, introducing new wrestlers to the MPWF. Again, folks, a lot can happen when we hit 500 subscribers. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm putting out there, folks. But again, let us respect the new world champion as he's getting a standing ovation here in London, England for Shane Carter. Folks, you cannot understand what it means to have reached the pinnacle of the industry, to become the undisputed man of your profession. That is what Shane Carter did at WrestleMania. No one can take that away from him, folks. We haven't said it yet, but Shane Carter at WrestleMania achieved his destiny, folks. It was destiny, and he got to the top of the mountain. What a moment here tonight. You can hear this crowd, folks. You hear the respect that the MPWF faithful are giving to Shane Carter. And he does deserve it. You see the war wounds from his battle with Sean Stevens at WrestleMania. A sold-out O2 arena here, showering Shane Carter in respect and adulation. And that's right, he is the one Shane Carter. The era of Carter has begun. And Carter says, London, Shane Carter has become the one. The current reigning and defending CAW World Heavyweight Champion, folks. Carter says WrestleMania was one of the most grueling nights of my career. I went to war with the best ever. I stepped up in the middle of that ring against the GOAT Sean Stevens, and I walked away as your brand new CAW World Heavyweight Champion, officially completing my destiny. And he did, folks. Destiny secured. He is the #1 man on the industry, the #1 man here on MPWF WAR. Carter says it was no easy feat. Up brought the fight to me in ways that I couldn't imagine. It's also because of him that I realized the truth and what I needed to be in the MPWF, what I needed to be in this company going forward. I'm still the same Shane Carter, but now I understand the responsibility I have to lead this company forward as a CAW World Heavyweight Champion. And he does, folks, and he did do that at WrestleMania. Understanding what Mason Gray and his cronies is not the way to go about things, folks. And that is the beautiful new CAW World Heavyweight Championship held by Shane Carter. Carter says, with that said, enough talking, let's get to wrestling. Mason Gray and his little band of bootlickers want to keep the CAW World title in their little boys club. Well, I spoke to Brian Adams, and we want to put on an unforgettable main event. I'm ready to put the CAW World Heavyweight Championship on the line tonight. But who is going to step up? And again, what a massive main event this would be tonight to the Season 4 premiere. Who is going to challenge Shane Carter for the World Heavyweight Championship? Wait a second! Wait a minute! I don't even know if this is possible, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest addition to the MPWF Hall of Fame, Joey Eagle, the Messiah of the MPWF, who made himself known. His legacy rang throughout the entire night, but Joey Eagle taking out Mason Gray in the main event, returning in front of 93,000 people. But Joey Eagle coming out, and is he going to challenge Shane Carter? Joey Eagle was retired at WrestleMania 10. But I'm telling you right now, ain't not a single soul here in London, England that would be upset if Joey Eagle was to take on Shane Carter here tonight, folks. And Shane Carter giving respect to Joey Eagle, allowing him to do his full entrance here tonight on MPWF WAR. Folks, this is crazy. What a crazy way to start the show off. One of the best ever to lace up a pair of boots in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation, the Messiah, Joey Eagle. I gotta find out what he's wanting to Shane Carter here tonight, folks. That's what's going through my mind right now. But massive respect, massive props, big ups to the Hall of Famer, Joey Eagle. Could you imagine this match? Joey Eagle and Shane Carter. Eagle says, Shane, I have to come out here and see you for myself. Everything that myself, Dr. Rice, and Sean have worked for culminates in you. You broke through and proved yourself at WrestleMania. I'll tell you what though, I'd love to step in the ring with you. I've leaned up, lost 20 or so pounds. One more match and one more world championship would be phenomenal. And it would be, folks. One more match for Joey Eagle would be incredible. As Shane Carter says, all you gotta do, Joey, is say the word. Say the word. Eagle says, believe me, if I wasn't retired, I would face you right here tonight. But I can't do that. I'm here tonight for two reasons. I'm letting everyone know that Meredith Grey has a plan to get rid of Mason Gray for booking this company for good. And I'm here to do a little scouting for a plan. And I'm here to introduce you to the man that will face you tonight, Dr. Rice Jr. Wait a second. What a main event for MPWF WAR that would be. What a main event for MPWF WAR this would be, folks. But I don't want to skip out on some information there. Joey Eagle is here tonight not just to introduce Dr. Rice Jr., but as well to introduce the fact that Mason Gray has a plan to get rid of Mason Gray. So Meredith Grey has a plan to get rid of her brother from booking his company. For good, he says, and we need to hear about that. But introducing is Dr. Rice Jr., who saved his career at WrestleMania 11, being the first man to pin Kivo in the MPWF. What an amazing moment it was. What an incredible match, firstly. Didn't get to see Kivo get beat up by the return of Antonio Goldman. Brian Adams hit a bullhammer on Kivo's ass, and Dr. Rice Jr. laid him out with a DVD. If there's anybody who should be the #1 contender right now, it is Dr. Rice Jr. What a crazy way to start off MPWF WAR here tonight. And there's a lot of history between Shane Carter and Dr. Rice. The first ever match Shane Carter had here on the return of YouTube was Dr. Rice at WrestleMania 9, folks. And I said, Shane, I'm going to be the first person to step up to you tonight. I fought and saved my career at WrestleMania. I'm ready for anything, including you. We've got a lot of history together. You beat me at WrestleMania 9, and then when we faced each other in War, the Black Sun got involved. Well, we've dealt with them, and it's now just left to the two of us. So what do you say, Shane? Are you ready? I'm ready, folks. I'm ready for a world-class main event here tonight. And Carter says, looks to me like we've got ourselves a main event tonight. I believe in destiny, and it's fitting that I beat you at WrestleMania 9 to get this train rolling, and I'll beat you tonight to start off my world title run. I'm beat up, but I'll more than bring the fight to you. I'm a different man than WrestleMania 9, Ice. Are you sure you're ready for that? Every single person here in the O2 Arena is ready for that, folks. And Ice says, I'm ready. And Eagle says, good. I don't need a fancy Hall of Fame induction. My legacy will be the future of the MPWF. Watching you two boys scrap tonight will bring me more joy than you know. After your match, I want to make an announcement on behalf of Meredith Gray. So let's have a killer main event and a killer episode of MPWF WAR. And that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Season 4 premiere. Let's have a killer episode. We got ourselves a killer main event. I'm ready, ladies and gentlemen. We got a new theme song here as well. Got that dog in me. MPWF WAR episode 12. Ready for action here tonight. And here we go. It is official. Dr. Ice Jr. challenges the world champion Shane Carter in the main event here tonight. Later on, folks. And still to come, we have so much more action, including our opening matchup, which will be for the North American Championship. But oh, wait a minute. There is Mason Gray backstage with Harry Prince. And Harry says, Mr. Gray, WrestleMania was not a particularly good night for you. None of your men won their matches. Joe Eagle is still adored by the MPWF fans. And now tonight, Dr. Ice will face Shane Carter in the main event. And what about Meredith, your sister's announcement for Joe Eagle? It's a lot to think about. Do you have a plan to respond to any of this? Hopefully the response is Mason Gray's ass is out the MPWF. Harry Prince had a busy night as well, folks. Let's not forget that. Won that WrestleMania Championship. We'll get back to that later on. And Mason Gray says, my plan is to stick your head down a toilet if you don't shut up. WrestleMania was a setback. Setbacks happen. No one is more clever than me, including my sister. I'll deal with that world title match later tonight, mark my words. And as for Joey Eagle, what a pathetic excuse. You're retired. Quit embarrassing yourself. Nothing can stop me. Remember, never bet against the Grays. Well, Mason Gray still brimming with confidence even after how WrestleMania went down. Will he be still having the same tune here later tonight, folks? And he also promises that he's going to get involved with that world title match, or that's what it seemed like for me. So, again, a lot to think about. Main event, Dr. Ice Jr. versus Shane Carter for the CAW World Championship. But right now, we're here with our opening bout of the evening of the Season 4 premiere, and it's for the North American Championship, folks. And what a massive opportunity for the Dark Phoenix. Phoenix Oscuro here tonight. What an impressive showing he had in the Money in the Bank ladder matchup. And you want to talk about an insane matchup, folks. Money in the Bank was crazy at WrestleMania. Won by Marcus Eagle, who we for sure will see later tonight. Phoenix Oscuro, though, was very impressive. Did a double rotation moonsault, was diving off the ladder, was going crazy, and has a big shot, not to mention his performance at Money in the Bank, but he also pinned Chris Champ on our previous episode of MPWF WAR, earning him a shot at the new North American Champion here tonight. And again, if you've not seen WrestleMania, this is your first time watching the MPWF, firstly, thank you. But when this is all said and done, tune in to WrestleMania 11. It is all up in beautiful 4K on our MPWF wrestling page on YouTube. For side content, you can check out our MPWF Chairman page on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. Like I said, we are so close to 500 subscribers, and at 500 subscribers, we can start sending out more information and start being way more interactive with the MPWF fans on our YouTube site as well. We're even looking at starting a Twitch channel for the MPWF account as well, folks. So we got a lot brewing here, especially coming into the new year 2025 here on the Major Pro Wrestling Federation. But Oscuro is focused tonight. And here he is, the brand new North American Champion of the Major Pay Wrestling Federation. And I said it at the WrestleMania buy-in show, these two men stole the show. They went into the main event, him and Lamar Goldman, and proved that they are the future of the MPWF with the matchup that they had. For months, Chris Champ was wanting to get his hands on Lamar Goldman, and he finally did, and was successful, and took the North American Championship, making this Chris Champ's first singles championship since Bad Blood of 2021. Chris Champ won this championship at WrestleMania 9 when he became the United States champion and held that belt all the way until SummerSlam of that year, and he has not won a singles title since then. And now at the WrestleMania buy-in show, Chris Champ was able to win that belt, so WrestleMania seems to be a good event for Chris Champ representing Nexus Gold, as well as Chris Champ helping out his boy Dr. Rice, fighting off the Black Sun backstage. And we got a moment with Nexus Gold at WrestleMania as well. And Chris Champ having a moment with these fans celebrating with that beautiful North American title too. But again, as I'm going to mention for our main event tonight for the World Championship, some people think, oh, this is a shoe-in. Chris Champ could retain this championship because he just won it. Do you remember after WrestleMania 3 when when Tennessee's finally defeated the Eclipse, ending his undefeated streak, becoming the internet champion, and then the next night on MPWF WAR, Jason Rage defeated him to become the internet champion. That was a long time ago, way back in 2013, folks, but anything can happen here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. Again, this crowd here is giving Chris Champ a resounding ovation here tonight. And there it is. That's what's on the line, folks. The North American title. One of 4 male singles championships here on MPWF WAR, including the Cruiserweight title, the CAW World Tag Team titles, and the CAW World Heavyweight Championship. And this one should be a barn burner, folks. And one hell of a way to kick off WAR. You see how excited the fans are here in London. Yeah, they're still buzzing after WrestleMania, folks. And we got ourselves a little bit of a WrestleMania hangover still. Not to mention the fact that we've got Survivor Series coming up as well. Then we are back to the 2-episode schedule. And now look at this. Listen to this. But I was mentioning it before. We're back to the 2-episode schedule. So we have episode 12 of WAR. That didn't make any sense. And episode 13, and then it's Survivor Series. So again, we are getting ready for the action here in the MPWF in more ways than one. And Phoenix Oscuro right off the bat going after Chris Champ. And like I said, it is not often that you get an opportunity at a championship. And Phoenix Oscuro, a multi-time Cruiserweight champion, wants to take advantage of that here tonight on WAR. And Champ now has Phoenix. And look at that takedown there by Chris Champ. And Chris Champ here, again, does not want to lose that title right away. Is going to apply pressure to Phoenix Oscuro. Again, I wonder what Lamar Goldman's thinking. Lamar Goldman losing that North American title after having it for quite some time here in the MPWF. You know he's going to be watching this matchup. Lamar Goldman still owed a rematch for the North American title. Again, we talked about one more match earlier. I'm sure the fans will love to see one more match between Chris Champ and Lamar Goldman, but Champ has to retain the title here tonight for that to be a North American Championship match. As Oscuro with a springboard and brings out Lucha style to this matchup. And we have a conflict of styles here between these two gentlemen. Phoenix Oscuro, visibly a luchador, visibly a high-flying wrestler. Chris Champ is a brawler and a powerhouse. But off that leapfrog into the German suplex there by Phoenix Oscuro. Go for the cover. Chris Champ kicks out. And Oscuro building that momentum for himself, and Chris Champ having to stop it here. And again, very similar to the YouTube title match at WrestleMania. These men are going a mile a minute to start this show off. Again, there's no point wasting time here. You don't get paid by the hour. And Chris Champ there with a beautiful clothesline to the back of Phoenix Oscuro's head. And Champ, wisely now with the champion's advantage, not going to follow Oscuro to the outside of the ring. He's going to take his time, allow Oscuro to get back in. Again, Oscuro is the one that's going to set the pace for this matchup. as Oscuro sends him into the buckle. Now what's this? Oscuro springboard here, and oh my goodness, what a DDT. Oscuro bringing that lucha action here, and now Oscuro on the top rope there, and an elbow drop to the North American champion. Hook of the leg here, and Chris Champ kicking right out of that. And now Oscuro with that Irish whip. And now, wait a minute, reversal there by Chris Champ with a kick to the midsection. Now, oh my goodness, what a right hand by the North American champion. As he sends Oscuro into the buckle. And now, wait a minute here, look at this, Champ sliding. Oscuro doesn't realize what a clothesline there. I absolutely love that move by Chris Champ, showing the agility that the big man has. And now look at the spine buster there by Chris Champ to finish Oscuro. 2, and Oscuro gets the shoulder up. And there's those elbows to the head and neck of Phoenix Oscuro. I also want to mention here, Sean Stevens will not be here tonight. So I know some of the fans have been expecting to see him, but again, you have to remember that pile driver to the apron to the floor. Sean Stevens recovering at home. But again, still to come, the world title on the line, and these two men here in this North American title match are going fisticuff, beating the hell out of each other, and the big man Chris Champ comes out on top. The Champ could be looking for the end for the pounce or the pop-up powerbomb right off the bat here, but no, Oscuro using that speed and reverses. And now a clothesline taking down Chris Champ, catching it by the leg, and now what a takedown there by Phoenix Oscuro. And Oscuro, very powerful, especially for his size. And now he's got Champ up and oh my goodness! A brain buster by the challenger, Oscuro, to become the North American champion of that brain buster, but a kick out by the Champ. And this crowd here is loving this matchup here for the North American title. And now, oh no! Oscuro went for the dive. Chris Champ moved out the way. And now Champ has Oscuro. And wait a second. And oh my goodness, a jackknife on the floor. Oscuro went for it all. Chris Champ sidestepped him. A jackknife on the floor. And now Champ could be looking for the end here. And there's a pop-up powerbomb on Phoenix Oscuro. Chris Champ 2. And what a victory for the North American champion. Folks, sometimes that's all it takes. One mistake by Phoenix Oscuro. He had it here with the brain buster. I thought that was going to be it. He went for the dive. He missed. Hit the floor face first. The powerbomb on the floor. Pop-up powerbomb in the ring. And Chris Champ is still the North American champion. One hell of a way to kick off MPWF WAR here tonight. The big man Chris Champ setting the precedence that this is going to be a long title reign. Setting the precedence that he ain't coming to play. Representing Nexus Gold in the best way possible. Huge victory. And oh, wait a second. Wait a damn second, folks. That's the music of the former North American champion, and there he is. The next big thing of MPWF WAR, Lamar Goldman. And I stated before how incredible their matchup was at the WrestleMania buy-in show. And once again, if you haven't seen it, MPWF Wrestling on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe on your way to watch that video. But Goldman, we know, is owed a rematch. Is here to confront Chris Champ tonight. Look at the swagger. At least Lamar Goldman hasn't lost that confidence yet. And again, it was questionable if he would after losing the title. And now look, both men staring each other down. These two men don't like each other at all. And Goldman says, I'm going to keep it real with you, big boy. I had one bad night that resulted in you winning my championship, my property, my North American title. So I'm not wasting any time. I want my rematch, and I'll show you that you got lucky on one night. Goldman says Champ got lucky on one night. Can he do it again? Was it a one-night thing only for Chris Champ to win that North American title? And Champ says, Lamar, just name the time and place. Clearly one beating was not enough. And for what you put me through this past year, a couple more beatings might be needed. A lot of tension here, folks. A lot of testosterone in this ring between these two men. And Goldman says, you happy you got your little tough guy speech in there? You won't be laughing when I win my title back at Survivor Series. Lamar Goldman was Chris Champ at Survivor Series in a rematch. And folks, I think if it's up to Brian Adams, I think we're going to have it. The North American title on the line, a rematch. Lamar Goldman versus Chris Champ at Survivor Series. And what a battle that would be. Part 2 of this saga between the future of the MPWF. And again, Chris Champ not mixing his words at all with Lamar Goldman. And Goldman says he ain't got no shot at beating him again. Man, I cannot wait for Survivor Series. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait, that's Lamar Goldman's father, the returning Antonio Goldman, coming out here tonight. Hold on a second, folks. A confrontation between Lamar and Chris Champ, and now Antonio Goldman making his way to the ring here. Things are moving at a fast pace here tonight, folks. And wait, look at this on the right way. Man, they are a split image of each other. Lord have mercy. And Antonio says, you better prove that it was one lucky night at Survivor Series. Lamar says, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't going to be true. Well, again, a bit of encouragement from his father. You know how much pride runs in the Goldman family, but it seems that Antonio Goldman has his own business at ringside. But what an interesting altercation there between father and son. But Goldman making his return to the MPWF at WrestleMania. I can't wait to hear what he has to say here tonight. Antonio Goldman was put in the Hall of Fame at WrestleMania 10. And this crowd here is showering Antonio Goldman in respect. And oh, he deserves it, folks. Again, I gotta know, what's going on in the mind of Antonio Goldman? And Goldman says, I am finally back in the MPWF. It's been a long time coming. I was set to have one more run this year, but it was cut short at the hands of CAW and the Black Sun. I returned at WrestleMania, got a little bit of payback on CAW, and helped out an old friend and an old faction of mine, the Nexus. Long live the revolution. And it's right, Goldman returning to help Dr. Ice against CAW at WrestleMania. That Nexus bloodline runs strong, folks. Goldman says, I'm a man of my word. I'm going to finish my contract and finish one last run in the MPWF. My contract runs out at WrestleMania 12, but that is still a long way away. Right now, my main focus is CAW. So enough chitter-chatter. CAW, we have unfinished business. Come out here and face me like a damn man for once in your life. And Goldman calling out CAW. I said this show was moving at a fast pace, folks. Antonio Goldman not mincing his words, not mixing his words. He wants CAW, and that's the music of the Black Sun right there. CAW put Goldman on the shelf since SummerSlam of last year. And now CAW is going to have, well, I mean, he already partly paid for his sins, CAW suffering his first pinfall loss to Dr. Ice Jr. at WrestleMania. And look at this, CAW coming out all swagged out, all confident. He is a crazy, unhinged human being. I don't trust a thing that this man does or says. CAW snapped. He attacked Brian Adams. He attacked everyone in the vicinity of him at WrestleMania. And again, if there's anybody but Antonio Goldman, I'd be wary of CAW. But you know that Antonio Goldman can hold his own. And wait a minute, CAW was heading up the steps, but CAW now going underneath the ring. CAW just pulled out a baseball bat. And look at this. CAW might not be coming to speak here tonight. Goldman directly cost CAW at WrestleMania. Listen to this. And here we go. There's no talking. There's no chitter-chatter, as Antonio Goldman said. It's fight time. This is what wrestling was built off of. This is the foundations of wrestling. You got a problem with a man, you step to the side of the square circle, and you beat each other until you solve the problem, until someone don't stand up. And that's what we're seeing right here between CAW and Antonio Goldman. CAW put Goldman out, and now Goldman's coming back for revenge. Goldman cost CAW, and now CAW's coming to fight. No need to jab, no need to talk. Let's get to fighting. But you know the MPWF fans want to see CAW get destroyed here tonight. But CAW with that baseball bat. And Goldman in trouble here. And CAW with a strike there to Antonio Goldman. And CAW in firm control right now. Well, we're going to need some security. Rohit Khan, some other people to come out here, some officials. Because I don't think this one's going to end. Or not, at least it won't end until somebody gets injured. Wait a minute, what's CAW going for here? Oh, CAW looking for another weapon. And CAW now grabbing a steel chair here to finish off Antonio Goldman. I know with the chair, Goldman! Oh my goodness! Goldman now throwing CAW into the ring post. And Goldman now going right after CAW here. CAW has been waiting months for this, folks. Months to get his hands on this member of the Black Sun. On the entire Black Sun, mind you. And Goldman out on the ring with a chair, and oh my goodness! Just cracks it over the back of the head of CAW. And Goldman is ready. And another shot there to the face of CAW. I'm enjoying this era of karma in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. And I'll go over to finish off. But wait, there is Rohit Khan. The security of the general managers of the MPWF breaking this up. Because this one, folks, could go crazy. And the crowd chatting, let them fight. They want to see CAW and Goldman destroy each other here tonight. But this might be what's best in this situation. Now wait a minute, CAW saying, Goldman, I did you a favor. I took you out of your misery. I preserved your legacy. Now you try to cost me mine at WrestleMania. You should be focused on more important things like your boy. After I spoke to him in the hospital, I made him into a machine. Your time here is done, you stupid son of a you-know-what. And I keep telling everyone that the Black Sun is going to run this place. So CAW is unhinged. CAW needs to be stopped permanently, folks. Permanently. And Goldman says the next time we are in the ring together, you are finished, CAW. Finished. Do you understand me? Finished. Goldman wants to destroy CAW. And CAW says, you ain't gonna do a goddamn thing to me. The Black Sun of eyes and ears everywhere. When we strike, we aim to kill. MPWF WAR is ours. We are going to shock the world. Well, folks, CAW is talking real cute with Rohit Khan in front of him, folks. But again, the next time that CAW and Antonio Goldman are in the ring with each other, they're going to absolutely destroy each other, folks. And again, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to get any updates of the MPWF to follow us at MPWF 2013 on Twitter/X. So much still to come here tonight, folks, including the main event for MPWF WAR. We got to hear Joey Eagle's announcement. That's something I know I'm excited to hear about, ladies and gentlemen. We've got women's wrestling action with a new women's world champion, Yoshiharu Atari, tag team action, and again, Dr. Ice Jr. will battle Shane Carter in the main event here tonight on MPWF WAR.
Don't you get it confused? I'ma win again. Yeah, that's all that I do. I got that give me in, turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that.
Well, folks, the action is continuing. It won't stop. There's Lady Izanami and Morgan Stone fighting backstage here. And again, Morgan Stone cost Lady Izanami the CAW Women's World title at WrestleMania. And again, there's no wasting time here. There's no grabbing a microphone and cutting a promo about it. These two women are scrapping. They don't like each other. And this one has been fixing to blow and explode for months here. What a huge ovation, folks, for a legend of the game in the MPWF, former MPWF World Champion, the Eclipse, representing Nexus Gold. The Eclipse had an amazing night at the WrestleMania buy-in show, defeating Kenpachi Toshihiro, helping out Dr. Ice Jr., changing Mason Gray as the referee to Brian Adams, which honestly it resolved well for everyone. So the Eclipse here in singles competition here tonight, and this is a special one, folks. A first-time matchup, a matchup I'm very excited to see here, and I cannot wait for you to see who the Eclipse's opponent is tonight here on WAR. Then we saw the North American title situation, but really and truly, with the man that he's facing here tonight, this can fluctuate between the North American title and the CAW World Heavyweight Championship. Again, going into Survivor Series, we might need to find a new number one contender for the CAW World title. So, hey, this is a big opportunity for both of these men in singles competition tonight. And here we go, folks. Mr. One Life himself, Wayne Level. And again, if you were there in the live chat, folks, you knew the crowd, the fans, were going crazy for Wayne Level and Money in the Bank. Wayne Level pulling out the hidden blade, the first person to ever do it in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. Wayne Level was very close to becoming Mr. Money in the Bank. But honestly, Wayne Level, I spoke to him earlier. As frustrated as he is that he didn't win the Money in the Bank ladder matchup, he said all this means is that I'll prove it the old-fashioned way that I'm ready for the World Heavyweight title here in the MPWF. I will fight from the bottom and get all the way to the top. And when I challenge for that championship, you will not be able to deny Wayne Level. So here we go. What a fight this is going to be here tonight. A big opportunity for both of these men to move themselves up the singles ranks here on MPWF WAR. Right into the collar elbow tie-up, both men not wasting any motion at all. And Level, look at this, with a deadlift, back suplex there to the Eclipse. And Wayne Level, very tall. Wayne Level was a former Cruiserweight champion, but since he's allowed himself to fill out, you can see how that size is benefiting Wayne Level as he leaves the Cruiserweight division and moves into the Heavyweight title division ranks here on the WAR brand. As Eclipse now Leveler whips the Eclipse off the ropes, dropped down there by Wayne Leveler. What a knee! And the Eclipse is not prepared for the offense of Wayne Leveler here tonight. The Eclipse Wayne Leveler using that youth and speed against the Eclipse. But the Eclipse now fighting back here. And oh my God! The Eclipse said, oh, you want to hit people? You want to hit people is what he said to Wayne Leveler. And now the Eclipse sending Wayne Leveler, no, reversing there with a back elbow. And that one there rocked Wayne Leveler. And again, as fired up as Wayne Leveler is here, the Eclipse former heavyweight champion, former YouTube champion, still to this day, no one has had an undefeated streak as long as the Eclipse has in the MPWF. He is no joke, folks. The Eclipse can get it done in the ring. He sends Leveler to the buckle. And I went for that strike. Wayne Leveler fires back in. What a drop kick there. But that one did knock the Eclipse over. And now, wait a minute. The Eclipse off the ropes. Wayne Leveler might have landed a little awkwardly after that drop kick. And how about what we found out there, though, folks? North American title will be on the line, and it is official for MPWF Survivor Series as another elbow by the Eclipse completely rocked Wayne Leveler there. But Chris Champ and Lamar Goldman Part 2 at Survivor Series, and the Eclipse is throwing these elbows. The Eclipse heard that 12-6 is coming back in mixed martial arts in the UFC and decided to do a little bit of exhibition on Wayne Leveler here tonight. And now look at this. I think Wayne Leveler's bleeding. And now the Eclipse. Oh my goodness. The Eclipse did not take kindly to that offense from Wayne Leveler in the beginning of this matchup. And there's a double axe handle. And now look at this. Then we've noticed the Eclipse, being a lot more vicious, a lot more heavy-handed in the ring. And it's worked out well for him. And here's the trapezius lock. And yes, Wayne Leveler was split open by that elbow from the Eclipse, but Leveler fights back, and the Eclipse rolls to the outside, trying to catch his breath. Wayne Leveler trying to find this crowd up here, and Leveler over the top. Oh my gosh! Wayne Leveler didn't even run off the ropes. Just used that athleticism to his advantage. And I went for the kick. The Eclipse moved out the way though. And now wait a minute, the Eclipse has him. And wait a second, boom, Derek on the floor. And folks, this is how the North American title match ended. With the shot on the floor and the shot in the ring. And the Eclipse going straight for the cover here to pin Wayne Leveler tonight on WAR 2. And I'll kick out you. What a great matchup this is here. A cold match between Wayne Leveler and the Eclipse. But things are certainly heating up here tonight. As the Eclipse now with the elbow. And off the ropes and that. Oh my goodness. A reverse elbow, and the Eclipse is very fired up, folks. Like I said, the Eclipse reminding everyone that he is a top balance singles wrestler. And he went for the spinning wheel kick off the top rope. Wayne Leveler saw it coming. Leveler kick to the midsection here. Leveler now has the Eclipse in a double underhook DDT. And Leveler now with the cover of the Eclipse for the victory. And a kick out there by the Eclipse. Yeah, folks, this is a great wrestling matchup we're seeing here. And big, heavy-handed knife-edge chops by Wayne Leveler to the Eclipse. And oh my God, what a drop kick! That drop kick knocked him silly. Leveler now go for the cover here on the Eclipse for the victory too. And a kick out. Man, have you seen a drop kick like that? The Eclipse's body went endorphin after that drop kick. But now, Wayne Leveler catching the Eclipse's feet. What an insecurity to the back of the head. Leveler off the rope, slide through German suplex. Wayne Leveler having one of the most innovative movesets in the MPWF. Leveler now on the top rope, waiting for the Eclipse. And Leveler off the top and a double foot stomp. And he got all of it. All of it. And now with the cover here on the Eclipse. 2. And a kick out there by the Eclipse. With a 2 count. And the Eclipse rolling to the outside of the ring, trying to catch his breath again. And that's what you can't do. Let Wayne Leveler build up this momentum. And Leveler now with the Hurricane Rana off the top rope, folks. Off the top rope. Now, I know Dr. Rice and Shane Carter are preparing for tonight, but they certainly Gotta have eyes on this matchup, and the same goes for Chris Champ and Lamar Goldman. Again, let's not forget Wayne Level beat Lamar Goldman by disqualification on our last episode. And now wait a second here, total eclipse there on Wayne Level, that's it, 2, no, Level kicks out. Level kicks out. What a wrestling match, folks, and the Eclipse going straight to the Boston Crab here on Wayne Level. Like I said, every single match in the MPWF is important. At any given time, you can put in a performance that will make General Manager Brian Adams or KK Crab go, you know what? I need to put both these men in a higher position, and that's what we're seeing here tonight. What a chop there by Wayne Level. And Level off the ropes here, what a boot to the face. And now Level, wait a second, got the Eclipse up here. Oh! Cowboy by Wayne Level to the Eclipse, and the Eclipse kicks out. Level now trying to figure out what he needs to do here to beat the Eclipse tonight. And a right hand there again by Wayne Level has the Eclipse up, and another right hand. And now Level on the top rope. Eclipse is in trouble. Wayne Level gonna go high risk with the elbow, and no, the Eclipse moves out the way. The Eclipse heading his finishing maneuver, the total Eclipse, and Wayne Level surviving it. And now Level trying to fight back here, and what a kick that was by the Eclipse. And now the Eclipse gonna go to the top rope here. But no, Level slowly getting up to the corner. And now wait a minute, what is the Eclipse going for here? No, Level reverses. Kick to the midsection. Wayne Level going off for that double underhook DDT again, and he hits it. Double underhook DDT by Wayne Level. And Level may have a hidden blade in mind for the Eclipse. And Level now running across the ring, and a hidden blade to the Eclipse. Hidden blade by Wayne Level with the cover. 2, 3. What a wrestling match, folks. What a wrestling match. Alright, we're gonna run it back. We might be getting a Carmelo Hayes Andrade Cien Almas matchup here on MPWF WAR. That was a fight, folks. That was a fight. And yeah, look at this. Wayne Level knew he went through it, but he beat a former MPWF champion here tonight on MPWF WAR. And again, Level said he's going to prove himself. He's going to move himself up the singles ranks. This was a hell of a way to start that off here tonight. And oh, wait a second. By seeing that shirt means it's Sakura Furukawa, and she says, we told you that the new power in the MPWF will be the generation of scum. My man Marcus proved to the world why he is one of the very best and the heir to the MPWF throne. At WrestleMania, he defied the odds and outlasted 7 other men to become Mr. Money in the Bank, and oh my, does that briefcase look good on him. Let's not forget that Sakura Furukawa pushed Chase Stevens off the ladder that allowed Marcus Eagle to become Mr. Money in the Bank. But we'll keep that information under wraps, according to Sakura Furukawa. And she says, Shane Carter, Ricky Cash, I would sleep with one eye open because you never know when Marcus will strike and finally become the World Heavyweight Champion. But my man is a super busy man. He is also the Cruiserweight Champion of the world, and I hope you like my special design on the belt. Scumming the belt up is a specialty of mine. Hold a minute, Sakura. It's a PG show. Hang on 2 seconds. But it's right, Marcus Eagle is the Cruiserweight Champion and Mr. Money in the Bank at the same time. She says, but up next, Marcus is going to head to ringside and scout the winner and #1 contender to his Cruiserweight title. I hope you boys enjoy your 10 minutes of fame because Marcus is going to crush the winner of this match. And oh, this is a special message to Chase. Chase, baby, give it up. You're a career failure and you disrespected my man, and now you'll never get anywhere near the Cruiserweight title. But enough is enough. It's time for Mr. Money in the Bank. Well, folks, Sakura Furukawa sending a message to Chase Stevens, and I mentioned it earlier. Sakura Furukawa and Marcus Eagle screwed Chase Stevens out of the Money in the Bank briefcase. Not to mention, they screwed Chase Stevens out of the Cruiserweight Championship. And there you see what she was talking about, scumming the belt up, putting the new generation of scum logo on the championship. But Marcus Eagle, Mr. Money in the Bank, it was his idea to bring it to WrestleMania. He walked away with the briefcase. With that briefcase, he could cash in at any time in the next calendar year for any championship, but more importantly, any world title. And that's why Secure for CAW said that Shane Carter and Ricky Cash need to sleep with one eye open, and potentially Dr. Rice Jr., because Marcus Eagle is going to be gunning for him. But again, Cruiserweight Champion and Money in the Bank, life has certainly turned around for Marcus Eagle since joining up with Secure for CAW. It is hard to deny the generation of scum. So we saw his father earlier tonight. The latest inductee in the Hall of Fame. Marcus Eagle has become very disrespectful. But again, it is hard to argue with the success of it. And there's Marcus waiting. Again, we have ourselves an over-the-top Battle Royal matchup to determine the number one contender for the Cruiserweight Championship. And Marcus Eagle doing a little scouting here tonight. And introducing first, representing the Young Goats, 3God. And 3God had, for a little bit of good time at the WrestleMania buy-in show, 3God pinning Stacy Sweet at one point to be the holder of the WrestleMania Championship, where the winner of that was able to hold on to $500,000, which was won by the debuting Torah. And we will see Torah later tonight, folks. So we got a big episode of MPWF WAR, our Season 4 premiere. And here comes a no-good son of a you-know-what, Greg James, cutting weight to make it to the Cruiserweight division. A former member of the Righteous, turning his back on Reese Bobby on our previous episode of MPWF Underground. We're going to hear from Reese Bobby on Underground, so make sure you tune in for that interview. But Greg James is not thinking about Reese Bobby right now. Greg James is thinking about a chance to become the number one contender for the Cruiserweight title. And you talk about the Eagle legacy. Here is Marcus's half-brother Christopher Eagle making his way to the ring here, who has picked up a massive victory on MPWF Underground, who again helped out Dr. Rice Jr. and the Eclipse at the WrestleMania buy-in show. And I certainly would like to see Christopher Eagle challenge his brother for the Cruiserweight Championship of the world. Again, getting a massive ovation as Christopher Eagle has been earning the respect of the MPWF fans little by little. Trained under Sean Stevens, has been preparing him for this moment. And here representing the Covenant, Gabriel. And again, these guys had a hell of a battle against the newly dubbed Maximum Rage on the WrestleMania buy-in show. But folks, I heard in the back, and I wasn't supposed to be listening to this, but I'm going to tell you some information here. Gabriel and Bishop were arguing because the Void ain't happy with him. The Void failed at WrestleMania. Sick Nick got murdered practically at the WrestleMania buy-in show, and these guys lost. And Thanatos wants these guys to step up, so Gabriel's going to have to do something here tonight, or else there could be some sacrification going on in MPWF WAR, I'm just saying. But here comes the other half of the Young Goats, Kaz Michaels, former multi-time MPWF Tag Team Champion, a part of the ever-exciting team, the Young Goats, with a chance here to become the number one contender for the Cruiserweight Championship. Receiving a nice ovation here tonight for this London crowd as well. coming off of a massive win, folks. A massive win. Maximus Guerrero Jr. tagging with Jason Rage as a part of Maximum Rage, dubbed by the MPWF fans in the YouTube comment section. Maximus Guerrero Jr. has had one shot at the Cruiserweight Championship where he's unsuccessful. He would love to become the #1 contender here tonight. Getting a massive ovation from his MPWF fans. He is one of the most kick-ass teams in the MPWF right now too as well. And oh man. Oh man. Representing the Black Sun, this no-good SOB Kenpachi Toshihiro, former CAW World Tag Team Champion, former Fight Japan Court Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion. Toshihiro is a #1 contender, and more importantly, the Black Sun with championship gold. It's not the reality that we want to face here in the MPWF. And quite rightly, this crowd here is showering this man with boos, and he deserves all of it. And we saw Kibo getting cute when Rohit Khan was able to break up the situation between him and Antonio Goldman earlier tonight. But yeah, this would not be good if Toshihiro was to win this matchup, but you hear that ovation. You have to feel for this man here, folks. Chase Stevens. He should be the Cruiserweight champion. Screwed by Sakura Furukawa. He should be Mr. Money in the Bank. Screwed by Sakura Furukawa. And you heard it, they're going to keep on screwing him because they don't like him. Because Marcus Eagle interrupted Chase Stevens' interview on episode 10. And Marcus Eagle was the one that threatened Chase Stevens. And now the Generation Scum has a problem with it. Well, Chase can earn his way back to a Cruiserweight title matchup here in this Battle Royal, folks. And you know the MPWF fans are on his side for sure in this matchup. Again, listen to this place for this MPWF veteran. All I'm going to say for Marcus Eagle, I know he's watching, but don't forget, this man escaped the Void, and we still don't know how he did that. And I'm going to put that in everybody's mind right now. How the hell did he escape the Void? That's going to mean he's a bad, bad man. And he did, and he's become this more darker persona. And I'm saying, sooner or later, it's going to catch up to Marcus Eagle and Sakura Furukawa. And they don't want that to happen. I'm telling you. But here we go, folks. 8-man over the top Battle Royal. Someone's going to be the #1 contender for the Cruiserweight title. And again, at this time, I just want to say, folks, remember to like, subscribe, tell your friends about it, ring the bell, get notified about all MPWF action. Also, to make sure you comment. If you watch the video after the live chat, still comment. I will speak to every single fan that comments. I appreciate all of you. So remember that, ladies and gentlemen, as we got set here. And also, again, I just want to say kudos to that previous matchup we saw between the Eclipse and Wayne Level. That's the kind of action I want to see here on MPWF WAR on a consistent basis, folks. We're in a 3-guard trouble here. Toshihiro trying to eliminate him. And oh man, Maximus Guerrero Jr. going after Chase Stevens. Again, still to come tonight. The CAW World Heavyweight Championship on the line in our main event. Dr. Ice Jr. versus Shane Carter. It's going to be lit, folks. As well as Yoshihari Atari will still be coming out here to ringside. And we will see the Future Foundation and Tag Team action all here on this episode of WAR. Season 4 premiere, folks. There's Frank James there with an uppercut on Toshihiro. I think the fans would like it if those two just eliminated themselves. Again, everybody trying to jockey for position. You want to stay away from the ropes, and oh, look at that. Double noggin knocker there by Maximus Guerrero Jr. He ain't Maximum Rage by himself, but we got a little bit of double team going on in this matchup. And Toshihiro going after Christopher Eagle, and there's some love lost there between those two men. Or there's no love lost there between those two men, as I should say. And wait, Maximus. I say that Maximum Rage. I'm ready for them boys to get a shot at tag team titles. So the Blood Brothers retained their tag team titles at WrestleMania. What a matchup that was between them and the Future Foundation. And oh, wait a minute. Christopher Eagle eliminates 3God. 3God getting eliminated first here. And Chase Stevens going after his former rival Gabriel there. And Eagle there on Greg James. And now Maximus, I got it right this time, going after Cass Michaels. And oh man, Cass Michaels has been eliminated. We're down to 6 men in this matchup. And now Maximus trying to eliminate Chase Stevens. And currently, only Chase Stevens in this matchup has been a former Cruiserweight champion here at the MPWF. And look at this here. Chase Stevens punishing Toshihiro. We got Greg James going after Gabriel and a shoulder breaker by Christopher. Now he's got Maximus up and Maximus firing back with the elbows here. Like I said, what a major opportunity to challenge for the Cruiserweight title. And let's not forget, we've got Survivor Series coming up. We got the buy-in show coming up. Now look at that modified F5 there to Toshihiro. So we got a lot of big events coming up here in the MPWF. Now Christopher Eagle trying to eliminate Gabriel. Gabriel trying to hang on here. And I told you before, Thanatos ain't too happy with the Covenant. And oh, there goes Gabriel. Christopher Eagle getting some retribution for his mentor, Sean Stevens. Again, that wasn't lost to me whatsoever. We've got 5 men left in this matchup. Chase Stevens, Christopher Eagle, Greg James, Maximus Guerrero Jr., and Kenpachi Toshihiro. Marcus Eagle watching on, the leader of the generation of scum, the Cruiserweight champion, and Mr. Money in the Bank. Now, can you imagine what an MPWF is going to be like with Marcus Eagle as the world champion, as Chase now eliminates Greg James? So we're down to our final 4, folks, of this Battle Royal matchup. But, back to Marcus Eagle. Again, that's what Money in the Bank entails. You pick any time, any place, anywhere. So Marcus Eagle could 100% be the World Heavyweight Champion on either War or Annihilation. And that would change the entire outset of the MPWF. And again, if I was Marcus, like I said, I'd slow down with Chase Stevens, because Chase Stevens might make sure he don't got nothing to do with any of those world title belts. As now Toshihiro going back off to Christopher Eagle here. And now Toshihiro could eliminate Christopher. This could be the end of him in this matchup. And now wait a minute. Maximus. Oh, what a kick there to Chase Stevens. I love that kick. I love that balancing kick off the knee. And now Christopher Eagle has Toshihiro by the ropes. And now Christopher going to try to eliminate Kenpachi Toshihiro. And now Toshihiro fights back. Maximus now going to be, oh, he's looking for the Psycho Driver but couldn't get it. And now Christopher Eagle has Kenpachi up here. Falcon Arrow. Oh, what an insecurity there by Maximus. Springboard. Maximus ducked it though. And Chase fights back here. What a right hand there by Christopher. And now Maximus taking exception to Christopher. And I'm going to throw it to the outside. No, Christopher bounced off the ropes and dropped down in the middle of a battle royal. Oh, what a slam. Good old flapjack and a slam there. And now look at this. All 4 men taking each other out here. All 4 men top prospects of the Cruiserweight division on War. Went for a drop kick. Missed it though. And now Toshihiro. Springboard here. He missed that elbow. Toshihiro got no one there. And now Christopher Regal got Toshihiro after he missed that elbow. And now, oh, look at this in the corner. Chase Stevens and Maximus Guerrero Jr., Christopher Regal, George Jackie, and Toshihiro. And like I said, there's no love lost between those two men at all. They don't like each other. There's the super kick, and Toshihiro is gone. Toshihiro is gone. Christopher Regal, make sure he told him about it before he eliminated him. This man really is trained by Sean Stevens with that level of jaw jacking there, folks. And another super kick here for Chase Stevens. And now kick to the midsection again. Christopher Regal now. What's he go for? Another DDT there to Chase. This is our final three of this matchup. And oh wait, Psycho Driver! Psycho Driver there! By Maximus Guerrero Jr. One of these three men is going to be the #1 contender for the Cruiserweight Championship of the world. And now Chase, oh, wait for the reverse elbow. Maximus saw it coming, and a Hurricane Rana. And Maximus in firm control. The O2 Arena is standing. And now Maximus, what a boot to the face there at Chase Stevens. And now float over. No, Maximus reverses. Christopher Regal in trouble. And now Maximus Guerrero Jr. grabs Christopher Regal. He tries to hang on, and oh, Christopher Regal's been eliminated. So we're down to Chase Stevens and Maximus Guerrero Jr. One of these men will be the #1 contender for the Cruiserweight title of the world. Now wait a minute, Toshihiro running down at Toshihiro, attacking Christopher. Oh, and a headbutt. And Toshihiro, oh my God, the back of Christopher Regal's head bounced off the floor. And Toshihiro sends a message here to Christopher Regal. Continuing this war with the Black Sun, Toshihiro taking exception to being eliminated by Christopher. And now wait a minute, Marcus Eagle would have liked to. Oh no! And now wait a minute, kick to the midsection. Marcus Eagle on the bloodline here on Maximus. And oh my God, Marcus Eagle assaulting Chase Stevens here. And now wait a damn minute, and come on! Come on! Marcus Eagle just threw Chase Stevens out the ring, and both of his feet hit the floor, and Maximus Guerrero Jr. it seems is the #1 contender, but he don't feel like it have to be a bloodline. God damn! What a battle royal this was! And Marcus Eagle screwing Chase Stevens again. I can't believe he just did that. Just slid in the ring and threw him out. Man, no good at all is Marcus Eagle. How could you even condone this? How could you even condone this, folks? That is the third straight time the Generation of Scum has screwed Chase Stevens. And wait a second, Chase Stevens with a stern, oh my God! He's had enough. He has had enough. Can you blame him, folks? Can you blame him? This is the third straight time the Generation of Scum has screwed Chase Stevens. And Stevens now punishing Marcus Eagle. And now wait a minute, going for the vertebraker on the floor, and oh my God! Chase Stevens has snapped, folks. Chase Stevens has snapped. And now, my goodness, Marcus is trying to get to his feet. And oh my God, another shot to the head there with the chair to Mr. Money in the Bank. And oh my God, he's going for a second one. Another vertebraker. Oh my God, right on his neck. And now Sakura Furukawa trying to come down. As Sarah's outside stopping her. As Sakura Furukawa is irate. But again, this is deserved. This is deserved. And Marcus Eagle is grabbing his neck. Chase Stevens has destroyed Marcus Eagle here tonight. And this is a long time coming. And there's nothing the Sakura Furukawa can do about it. But that's what Chase Stevens is after. The Cruiserweight Championship of the world. Like I said, payback is a bitch.
Yeah, Donatello. I've been rocking black jeans, mismatched socks, stripes around my hoodie and the carrots on the watch. Little shorty hit me up saying that you're trying to talk. I don't want a conversation, all I really want is knots. Pumas on the feet, all green like the crop diving token. Sweat gelato got me filling out the box. 18 jugging with the homies, fucking thoughts, moving packs like clockwork. Screaming fuck a cop, I don't really give a fuck what a bitch say. Working till my wrist pays, step inside my dojo when I show you I'm the sensei. Insane, I've been great, this ain't new. Knock the pussy out the park just like I'm Babe Ruth. But I say fuck all my teachers cause I hate school. Say they been calling me different, I've been the same dude. Nah, I just come in and I body beats up the thing blue. And I ain't even sweating cause this ain't even my debut. At the top, I'm still giving out toe tags. You rappers hella goofy and you still like you know rap. You talk about the change, but the flow in your notepad is making me sick. You should give it your flows back, I'm sleep. Fucking deceased, laughing so hard got me weak in the knees. Bitch, I'm a beast, that's a word on the street. They don't fuck with the kid, they can suck on my meat. Donatello said that shit till I'm 6 feet deep. Jordan was a rookie and I'm coming with the heat. I'm put a wax in the woods and mixing acid with the stream. My homie said on me, I'll make it, gotta take it with the knees. Motherfucker, I'm a deity, these people at my feet. And I know these rats mad cause the young getting cheese. So I blood up in my veins and my heart filled with greed. Bitch, I'm with the enlightened and we the ones on the scene. You don't want no smoke, we gon' blazing and reek. Bet you take a rapper head off any day of the week. Take a walk up in their room, send me praise in their pre-trap shit. Fuck around and then it made me a beast. That's saying the least of it. Plead the fifth, you rappers all weak as shit. Need the grip, belt 2 jeans is 6. I'm leaving Chris, you talk this way you need to grip. Bitch, we making classics. They not familiar, they looking, they squint like they needing glasses. Roll with a bad bitch and you know all my gang with me. And we moving the dope out the plastic. Shit it just happens, checking my fashion. Dripping in Nike, my bitch even mad. And get in the game and they know I'm a savage. Say it again, bitch, we making these classics. Yeah, Donatello. I've been rocking black jeans, mismatched socks, stripes around my hoodie and the carrots on the watch. Little shorty hit me up saying that you're trying to talk. I don't want a conversation, all I really want is knots. Pumas on the feet, all green like the crop diving token. Sweat gelato got me filling out the box. 18 jugging with the homies, fucking thoughts, moving packs like clockwork. Screaming fuck a cop, I don't really give a fuck what a bitch say. Working till my wrist pays, step inside my dojo when I show you I'm the sensei. Insane, I've been great, this ain't new. Knock the pussy out the park just like I'm Babe Ruth. But I say fuck all my teachers cause I hate school. Say they been calling me different, I've been the same dude. Nah, I just come in and I body beats up the thing blue. And I ain't even sweating.
Welcome back to MPWF WAR, folks. Izanami and Morgenstern are still going at it, but this time they are in the arena gym beating the hell out of each other. And like we said, there is still unresolved issues between both of these women that they're clearly trying to sort out here tonight. This is crazy. Again, don't forget to go to Community Creations and download the Stevens WrestleMania pack. But wait a minute, Izanami has Morgenstern up here. Wait a second. Oh my Jesus to the H to the Christopher Christ. She just butterfly pile drove Morgenstern on the gym floor. And Morgenstern, the Wolf Queen, might be out. And oh, wait a minute, look at this. This really is a fast moving show, folks. Brian Adams with Joey Eagle. And Joey says, I have to leave the arena and head to the hospital and check out both of my sons, but I had to meet with you first. Firstly, to tell you that you did the right thing at WrestleMania. We are going to have Thanksgiving together, but I'm glad you see the error in your ways and how corrupt Mason is. And speaking of him, you need to have both eyes open tonight. He's planning something tonight. Again, you can always trust Mason Gray to have something dodgy planned up his sleeve, folks. And Brian Adams says, I know that at some point I'm going to have to answer for the stuff I did, so I thank you for even speaking with me. As for Mason, I'm well aware that he might disrupt the main event tonight. You saw how effective Rohit was breaking up the fight earlier tonight. The two of us will be on watch for Mason and anyone in his army. Before you check your sons though, what was the announcement you were going to make? And that's right, Joe Eagle was going to make an announcement tonight on behalf of Meredith Grey, but he's got to go to the hospital and check on both of his sons. And Eagle says, I'll leave that to Meredith, but I've seen enough. When the night is done, tell the boys to get war ready. Survivor Series is when we strike. Well, I don't know what he means by that, folks. But Joey will get a little cryptic here tonight on MPWF WAR. But ain't gonna be nothing cryptic about this one. Our main event tonight, folks, for the CAW World Heavyweight Championship, Dr. Rice Jr. versus Shane Carter. I cannot wait, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait. We're also going to need to get some security for Morgan Stone. And ladies, and I mean, perhaps a doctor for Morgan Stone. What, a butterfly pile driver on the floor? But we got tag team competition coming up next. We're seeing a battle in all of our divisions here in the MPWF. And introducing next the Public Enemy, Malcolm Gray, the BOB. Malcolm Gray had a busy weekend. He got involved at WrestleMania. Always out here to defend his uncle. But again, if you haven't checked it out on our previous episode of MPWF Underground, what an incredible 2 out of 3 falls match these guys had with the Young Goats. And like I said, if you haven't seen it, you gotta go check it out. Building their way up the tag team division here on MPWF WAR. A victory here could certainly get them in the running for the tag team titles against the Blood Brothers, Kevin and Dylan Frost. Crowd not liking them here, but again, they got another team with a kick-ass theme song, folks. Let's see. And here we go, folks. The Future Foundation with one of the biggest stories of WrestleMania. And again, not because they won, they were unsuccessful. The Blood Brothers defeated them at WrestleMania. But the story of never giving up. Hector Rodriguez has been in a slump. But you want to talk about friendship. His best friend, Lethal Mathematics, still by his side. Even with the loss. Lethal told Hector, guess what? We came so close to WrestleMania, and we are not giving up until the Future Foundation wins the CAW World Tag Team Championships. And you have to respect it, folks. You can see the confidence in both of these men. And again, you would think that they would be dropped after the matchup, but what a spectacular match at WrestleMania. And again, it's been over a year since these guys were a tag team on a consistent basis. They had to work out the kinks. And they got almost all of them out and became the tag team champions at WrestleMania. But again, never give up, ladies and gentlemen. Never give up. So here we go, battle in the tag team division. The Public Enemy versus the Future Foundation. We also want to announce at this time, in 2 episodes, we'll have 2 special editions of MPWF WAR and Annihilation. WAR will take place from Mexico City, and Annihilation will take place from Paris, France, folks, after Survivor Series. So that's something to look forward to. We in sold-out arenas. Tickets are on sale right now as we speak, folks. As Lethal sends Malcolm to the ropes, drop down there, and now Lethal with the sling blade. Lethal Mathematics, one of the best ever. Everyone outside the MPWF, the first person they want to face, they want to have a main event match with is Lethal Mathematics. But here comes a man with a ton of heart, with a ton of desire, Hector Rodriguez. Not giving up, still pushing by to get that ultimate victory, to win that championship. Oh, now on a right hand there by Malcolm Gray though. And again, you want to know what stops heart and desire? A 6'6" man hitting you with a right hand. They send him into the ropes here, and a double hip lock takeover there by the Public Enemy, and BOB now with a sliding strike. But Rodriguez fighting back here against B.O.B. And again, look at these strikes here by Rodriguez. And sends B.O.B. into the buckle. Rodriguez now with a clothesline. And Rodriguez here with some lucha on B.O.B. What a move there by Rodriguez. And makes the tag at Lethal Mathematics back in the ring here. An outstanding shooting star press by the man of tomorrow with the gadgets to win today. And a kick out there by B.O.B. Again, ultra fan favorites are the Future Foundation. You know the Blood Brothers are watching this matchup, retaining their tag team titles at WrestleMania. What an elbow there by B.O.B. B.O.B. sends Lethal to the buckle, and it makes the tag here, and Lethal in trouble. Now wait a minute, what is this? B.O.B. with a pop-up, and oh my goodness! Samoa drop there, and now knocking Rodriguez off the apron, but Lethal popping up to his feet out of that breaker. Said again, anybody that can beat the Future Foundation is deserving of the tag team titles with the level of talent that both Lethal and Rodriguez have. And this is a very huge test for the Public Enemy here tonight on War, and a headbutt there by Malcolm Gray. And now wait a minute, Malcolm now going after Hector Rodriguez, and oh my gosh, a shot to the spine, and a reversal. And I got him up, and there's a sidewalk slam. A big sidewalk slam, and now hooking the leg here. Does Malcolm Gray go for the cover, and a kick out. And now Malcolm has Lethal Mathematics and sends him into the buckle. And it makes a tag, and in comes B.O.B. and B.O.B. with a right hand to the midsection. And what a net breaker there. And B.O.B. in control of the Public Enemy, but now Rodriguez getting back into the ring here. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Oh my goodness, did you see that? Rodriguez showing why he is one of the best luchadors in MPWF history. Why the Kid Mysterio name still reigns true. And now Rodriguez to the top rope, and now splash there on B.O.B. Rodriguez on fire for the Future Foundation. And now, oh my goodness, B.O.B.'s in trouble. Rodriguez go for the 619 off the ropes. 619 there by Rodriguez. And Rodriguez not going for the dive at 630. Rodriguez now catching Malcolm Gray, and Rodriguez with a diving senton. Sunset flip to the outside of the ring. And Rodriguez now sending B.O.B. into the buckle to his tag team partner, and now he's got him up here, and the Future Foundation going high. Brisket, oh my goodness. Lethal now hooking the leg on B.O.B. with the cover. 2, 3, and a victory for the Future Foundation. What a rebound after WrestleMania. That is how you bounce back after a loss at WrestleMania. Public Enemy put on a great effort in this matchup, and again, their time will come. But the Future Foundation is focused on one thing and one thing only, and that is the tag team titles. A big victory for Lethal Mathematics and Hector Rodriguez here tonight. And now look at who we've got backstage, folks. Harry Prince is with the Blood Brothers, the champions. And Prince says, at this time I'm here with Kevin and Dylan Frost, the Blood Brothers. Before we begin, congratulations on retaining your CAW Tag Team titles at WrestleMania. It was an incredible match. The two of you have to be enjoying this tag division glowing on MPWF WAR, impressed by that victory just now from the Future Foundation. I know that all the MPWF fans would love to see a WrestleMania rematch. And you bet your bottom dollar we would want to see it, folks. We would want to see a rematch between those two teams. And now Kevin's saying, when the Future Foundation earn their way to the top of the division, we will have no problems facing and beating them again. We are the best team in the MPWF. At WrestleMania, we took 2 of the MPWF's best ever and proved they were beneath us. You may not like it, but it is just the facts. It's time we have some respect around here. We haven't forgotten how our tag team title situation was handled. A little bit of bitterness there by Kevin Frost. And again, the situation where they got stripped of the belts was awful. But it certainly had nothing to do with the Future Foundation. And Dylan Frost says, what my brother is trying to say is we are frustrated and that scorched earth isn't a cute catchphrase. We respect the hell out of the Future Foundation, but this isn't a two-team division, and they know that. You bet your ass that they will fight all the way to a rematch, and the rematch will be legendary. But we have our focus on the winners of the Covenant and Maximum Rage on Underground. And that's going to be a hell of a tag team rematch as well. The Covenant and Maximum Rage, and it looks like the Blood Brothers want to face the winner of that matchup for the tag team titles. And Dylan says, and to whoever wins that match, let this be a lesson. Nobody is better than us. We're the tag team division. We're the CAW World Tag Team Champions. All will try and all will fail. We are the Blood Brothers. So a big message sent there by the Blood Brothers. They are ready to face everyone in the tag team division. But here comes a legend of the game and the brand new CAW Women's World Champion, Mrs. Yusha Atari, folks. Finally, after 14 years in the MPWF, Yusha Atari won her first match at WrestleMania and won the Women's World title at WrestleMania. What a moment it was for Yusha Atari. I spoke to her before the show. She is so proud to hold that championship. So proud to go into this new season of the MPWF representing this division, proving that at her age, she is still one of the very best ever. And this crowd here in London, England, showing the utmost respect to Yusha Atari. And again, we are excited for the reign of Atari. Queen Atari is back here in the MPWF. And again, Yusha Atari going to speak to the MPWF fans, I'm being told. And we're very excited to hear what she has to say. And that's a perfect sight, folks. For more ways than one, that is a perfect sight. Yusha Atari with the CAW Women's World Championship. As she says, it feels good to be the world champion once again. My comeback to the MPWF is complete. To be able to stand in front of you as the CAW Women's World Champion in this generation of wrestlers is a dream come true. And I'm ready to show the world once again why I'm the most dangerous wrestler in women's wrestling. Why Mrs. Atari is the baddest world champion in the MPWF. She is, folks. And she is certainly going to prove it. And it just looks perfect. It looks right. Atari having that championship belt. She says, but I'm not out here dressed for a celebration. It's time to get to work. Back in my day, Sasha and I didn't have a leader to look up to in this division. And I want to be that leader here on MPWF WAR. So which young lady in the back wants to come out here on the big stage of MPWF WAR and try and take down the champ? Who wants to start this season off with a purpose and a bang? So Atari making an open challenge here tonight on our Season 4 premiere of the MPWF. Who wants to step up against Miss Atari? Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is going to be a good one here tonight, folks. A current reigning defending Underground Women's Champion, Bahara Kadil, who signed with MPWF WAR before WrestleMania. She is going to answer the challenge of Yushihari Atari tonight, former World Wrestling Future Women's Champion. She has a huge opportunity to stand out here against Atari tonight. Second generation wrestler, the daughter of MVP, Sri Lankan born Bahara Kadia, ready for action tonight. And not only that, folks, I have something special to show you here. For the Season 4 premiere of MPWF Underground, 6 will challenge Bahara Kadia for the Underground Championship. And with the Underground title on Underground, there's special rules for the users that don't know. The person who holds the Underground Championship can cash that belt in at any time on MPWF Underground for a shot at a divisional title. So in the women's division, that means either the tag team titles or the Intercontinental Championship on Annihilation, or for the men's division, that can mean either the tag team titles or the Zero Limits or Cruiserweight Championship. So it's a big opportunity on MPWF Underground, and Bahara Kadia would love to cash that thing in, but has to focus on that title defense on Underground, and also on facing the Women's World Champion, Yushihari Atari, here tonight. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is Bahara Kadia's first matchup here on MPWF WAR ever. So again, you want to talk about leading a new generation of wrestlers. This is as new of the generation as it gets. Atari and Bahara Kadia here. Both women go right to the collar elbow tie-up, testing each other out, and now Atari got Kadia, goes right for a front face suplex. And again, I love this, folks. I love this competition. I tell you what, though, this is what the MPWF would be like without Mason Gray. You've seen non-stop fighting, non-stop wrestling, respect. It's been incredible. This is what we want to see, folks. Yeah, we still have to, watch out for Mason Gray later tonight. We're not going to forget what was heard earlier tonight where he said he's going to be involved, but Brian Adams, Rohit Khan, going to make sure that no one gets involved. There's Bahara Kadia with a big-time headbutt on Yushihari Atari and sends her into the ropes, dropped down there by Kadia. And now Kadia with a slam there on Atari. And now look at this, Bahara Kadia ain't wasting time here with these left hands here. Oh, what a slap there. And you want to talk about showing fighting spirit here tonight. That's what Bahara Kadia is doing. And Kadia now on the top rope here. Kadia with the missile dropkick all the way to the floor. Start your season off with a bang, Kadia. Oh my goodness. Bahara Kadia with her first main roster appearance at the Royal Rumble. Here tonight on MPWF WAR, and she is taking the fight to the champion right now. She hooks the leg here and Atari kicking out. Kadia's going to have to realize you ain't going to pin Yushihari Atari just like that. Nice savate kick there though by Kadia. And now Atari fights back with that boot to the face. And now going for the jackknife cover here on Kadia. And oh wait, reversal here. Reversal by Kadia. 2 and a kick out there by Atari. And I think Atari's been taken a little off guard here by Bahara Kadia in the early goings of this matchup. Oh, what a knee to the midsection there by the Women's World Champion. And now, well, another kick here. And look at these knife edge chops. And now look at this. Right into the armbar. Beautiful there by Yushihari Atari. Kadia escaping. Kadia having a little bit more upper body strength than Yushihari Atari. And Atari going right back to it again. Going right back to it again. Well-versed in submissions is Yushihari Atari, but Kadia finding a way to escape one more time. And now, what a clothesline there by Yushihari Atari. Look at this now. Kadia having to separate herself from Atari. And now, hanging her right on the ropes. And Atari having to bring the fight here to Kadia. And now, wait a minute. Kadia is spaghetti legged out on her feet. And Atari up the top rope with a crossbody to the floor. And Atari showing that she still has it, folks. That she still has it. She looks great. She's in great shape. She's in a great mental mindset. Women's World Champion. And she could be looking for the Kinshasa here on Bahara Kadia. And now, wait a minute, got her up here. And she's going to go for a drive for it. She hits it there on Kadia with the cover as Atari. 2. Oh no, Kadia gets the shoulder up. And a close on there for the champion. And now this could be it. This could be Kinshasa time by Yoshihari Atari. And no, wait. She's going to use those educated feet. Excuse me. And now look at this. All this is confidence right now in the champion. And Kadia's having to get used to wrestling someone with this much poise and confidence. Now goes, oh, she went for it. She went for the Kinshasa, but Kadia reversed it. And now a clothesline here by Bahara Kadia. And another one. 3 clotheslines. Atari now out on her feet to the ropes. And now Kadia has her on the top rope. And now wait a minute. Oh my goodness, launching Yoshihari Atari up the top rope. Kadia now needs to hit a big time move here to get this upset victory on the Women's World Champion. And I'll look at these kicks here. And oh my goodness. What a kick to the spine. And now Kadia could be looking for the riptide. And oh wait, reversal. Kick to the midsection here by Yoshihari Atari. Well, kick there by Atari. And now look at this combination. And that one knocked Bahara Kadia right off of her feet. And now Atari got the legs. Kadia with the reversal. Kadia fighting back in this matchup. Bahara Kadia kick to the midsection. Atari, oh my gosh, what a forearm to the face. And oh, what a kick! What a kick there by Atari. And Kadia having to use the ropes to hold herself up. And now Atari running into her. No, Kadia saw it coming and sent Atari to the outside of the ring. And Kadia wisely there not going after it. What a headbutt. Can Kadia do this? Can Bahara Kadia pin the Women's World Champ? She went for another headbutt. And now Yoshihari Atari snapmare. Snapmare reversal. And now counter mutilation. Yoshihari Atari submission move. Kadia is in trouble with nowhere to go here as she has to tap out. What a performance by Kadia. But Yoshihari Atari, one of the best ever, hitting counter mutilation, and Kadia could not survive that one. But again, folks, this is the first episode of Season 4. Who knows when we'll be coming up to Season 5, ladies and gentlemen. So I want you to remember the name Bahara Kadia, because this was just a taster of her here tonight. But a big victory for the Women's World Champion Yoshihari Atari in her war. Again, this is her division, and she is going to be the leader of it, folks. Who is going to be next in line to challenge her for the CAW Women's World Championship? Oh, wait a second. My question might be answered here. Because here comes the renegade, Carmella Carmichael. And you want to talk about a person that got all the retribution that she deserved. Her sister, Carla D. Carmichael. Carmella returned and pinned her 1, 2, 3, clean as a sheep, clean as a whistle in the middle of the ring at WrestleMania. And now this is interesting. Carmella Carmichael heading to the ring to confront the Women's World Champion Yoshihari Atari. Now look at this, folks. Let's not forget that Carmella had Yoshihari Atari beat in the number 1 contendership match, but her sister got involved. Now Carmella says, I'm here to step up. I'm here to challenge you, Atari. We have some very unfinished business from the number 1 contenders match for WrestleMania. I beat my sister, and I'm ready to become the CW Women's World Champion. So Atari, I'm challenging you to a match at Survivor Series. Yes, folks, I want to see that here. Let's build up the Survivor Series card, folks. Let's build up this card. Atari versus Carmella Carmichael for the Women's World title. And Atari says, when it comes to my title reign, I don't want there to be any controversy. Your sister got involved in our match, and Morgan cost Caesar me the title at WrestleMania. I will prove that I am the rightful champion by beating you at Survivor Series. I cannot wait for this match, and Carmella, I hope you are ready. Folks, looks like we got ourselves another matchup for Survivor Series. Yushinari Atari will defend the CAW Women's World title against Carmella Carmichael. I am ready, folks, but again, let's not forget, follow us, subscribe on YouTube at MPWF Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, where you can get all of the action. But right here, folks, Torah made his debut at WrestleMania. You can see here in the pictures, he won the WrestleMania Championship and the $500,000, and Torah will be in action right next here on MPWF WAR, folks. And usually I complain about having to see this man, Matt Natural, but he is about to face Torah. Matt Natural requested this matchup, and I'm sure, as I've been told, that he is going to speak on the microphone, unfortunate for us, about Torah stealing his WrestleMania Championship from him. Let's not forget the 2 counts of robbery that he did at the WrestleMania buy-in show and WrestleMania, but I digress. Matt Natural tried to create himself a WrestleMania moment, and it wasn't the moment he wanted. Matt Natural will forever be known as the man that got the Kyoto Annihilator during Torah's debut at WrestleMania. And again, he can shut all of us up and Torah, send Torah packing all the way back to Japan if he could beat him here tonight. And there we go. Matt Natural says at WrestleMania, I was disrespected. You hear this crowd? This crowd don't care at all. They want him to shut up and let's see the debut of Mr. Torah in the ring. He says, shut up, shut up. Torah stole $500,000 from me. Now this crowd ain't letting him speak. This crowd ain't letting him speak. And neither is Torah. Matt Natural even going to get to cut his promo tonight. Torah is showing a bit of disrespect, interrupting Matt Natural. Look at his face. Matt Natural is pissed. But here we go, folks. The in-ring debut of Torah, the son of the great Torah, former Fight Japan Pro Wrestling openweight and heavyweight champion, making his official in-ring debut here in the War after WrestleMania. What a moment this is going to be here tonight. You talk about making an impact. He made a huge impact at WrestleMania. And again, this man won $500,000. Held up. He left Fight Japan Pro Wrestling, came here, became rich, bro. Think of what you could do with $500,000. I don't know what Torah's going to do with $500,000, but I know he is intense. He is intense, folks, and he's bringing that intensity to the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. There is no one like this man as he reigns in the symphony of the MPWF audience, and he's going to unleash a symphony of violence on Matt Natural here tonight. Question that we have here, and it will be up to a vote on the MPWF fans. Well, ultimately, it will be up to Torah, but we want to hear from the MPWF fans. Torah's just in the MPWF. He hasn't signed to a brand yet. Which brand would you want to see Torah on, War or Annihilation? Where do you see Torah fitting here in the MPWF? But here we go. And like I said, Matt Natural wants to shut up some haters. He has a huge opportunity here tonight. And let Matt Natural Well, you gonna flex on him? Matt Natural gonna show his biceps. Look at this here. This is a bodybuilding competition, and it's not. It's a wrestling match. And now look at this. Torah bringing the symphony of the audience into this matchup. Man, Torah is gonna be something special here in the MPWF. I'm telling you that right now. Drop down there by Torah, leapfrog, and oh my gosh, what a kick. That one knocked Matt Natural out on his feet. And Torah now with a T-bone suplex. With the old T-bone suplex here tonight. Now, look at these open hand palm strikes by Torah. And again, if you haven't seen Torah in action, there's the strength of him. You can go to our YouTube channel at MPWF Wrestling and see some episodes of Fight Japan Core Wrestling. That's Torah now on the second rope, waiting for Matt Natural to get to his feet. And what's Torah going for here? And a shotgun drop kick off the second rope, and that could be it. Matt Natural could be finished already here, too. And Matt Natural gets the shoulder up. We said this has been a very fast pace of action here tonight on MPWF WAR. And Torah is certainly keeping it up here on Matt Natural. And Torah went right in there for Matt. And Matt, now look at that shot to the throat. Matt Natural with that shot to the esophagus. And going after him here with these strikes. And Matt Natural has Torah where he wants him. What a right hand there by Matt. A former tag team champion. Trying to establish himself here on MPWF WAR. And Matt Natural there with the tomahawk chop off the top rope to Torah. And went for the kick to the midsection. Torah saw it coming. And now Torah has Matt Natural up here. And he's got him up with a powerbomb. And he just dropped him right on his head. The powerbomb by Torah. And Torah could be setting up for the Kyoto Annihilator. Right hand. And now he's got him up here. Matt Natural in trouble. Torah, Kyoto Annihilator on Matt Natural. The Kyoto Annihilator with the cover. 2. That's it, folks. Like I said, this man is going to be something special here in the Major Pain Wrestling Federation. I like to see this, folks. But again, the question that still stands, where will he sign? What show is he going to be a part of? War or Annihilation? There is equal talent of both brands. Where is he going to hang his hat? Where is the symphony of MPWF fans going to follow Torah? Now wait a minute, Harry Prince getting in the ring. Harry Prince working overtime here tonight. And Harry Prince asking Torah, you have made an immediate impact since joining the MPWF. Already you won the WrestleMania title of $500,000. You put on an impressive performance against Matt Natural tonight on Raw. The question on everyone's mind is, what brand will you join? Have you decided? Are you going to be on War or Annihilation? And again, that's the question I keep asking. Where is Torah going to sign here in the MPWF? He is one of the most prosperous free agents in the MPWF. And Torah says, I will be on whatever show gives me the strongest competition. I left FJCW and came to the MPWF because I want to face the strongest fighters in the world. I believe I am the #1 fighter in the MPWF, and I want to find someone that proves I am not. So War or Annihilation, send me the ultimate challenge. Torah will face it, folks. Oh my goodness. So he believes that he is the greatest fighter in the MPWF, and he challenges someone to prove him wrong. There you go, folks. Put it right now in the comment section, the live chat, the comment section. Who do you believe should fight Torah next? And which brand do you believe that he should be a part of? Like I said, this is going to be a hell of a season, folks. And Torah is going to be a big part of it. But wait a minute! With the neck brace on? With the neck brace on? They're still fighting here tonight. Morgan Stone and Lady Izanami are still fighting here tonight. We need to get another camera, folks. We've only got one camera at the stage area right now. We need another camera here, and now Morgan Stone with a kendo stick. Stone left the trainer's room to exercise a whooping on Lady Izanami. Oh my goodness! A shot to the skull, and now Morgan Stone dragging Lady Izanami to the ringside area. Look at this. I said we need security here, because these two women will not leave each other alone. And now Morgan Stone looking for another weapon. And now she got a shovel. And now wait a minute. Izanami right up to the top rope. And Izanami driving on top of Morgan Stone here. And now she's got the shovel. Izanami with the shovel there to Morgan Stone. And another shot. And look at this here. Oh my word. And now Izanami throwing Morgan Stone inside the ring. Oh, Lord have mercy. Brian Adams, can you hear me? Can we get someone out here to stop this war between these two women? There's going to be a serious injury here tonight. We already sent both the Eagle brothers to the hospital. And oh, what a palm strike that was by Lady Izanami. Now Morgan Stone now bailing and escaping. I said she already got a net brace on. She already got a net brace on. Oh, wait a second. Oh, there's a reason why she went to the outside, because look at who's coming behind her, folks. The Forgotten Smash and Bash. And she feels real confident now. This could get ugly here for Lady Izanami. But hang on a minute. Look from the ringside area. The new Women's Tag Team Champions, Nightmare Fuel, Ingrid and Helga, backing up Lady Izanami. And now this could go from bad to worse in terms of a brawl. Wait a minute. Brian Adams with Rohit Khan says, ladies, that's enough. One of you's going to get injured, and that can't happen. We need to settle this, and you will have a chance at the Survivor Series buy-in show. You are going to fight in a 6-woman tag team TLC match with pinfall rules. Tag team 6-woman TLC pinfall rules match at the buy-in show. That is humongous, folks. Oh my goodness. It's going to be the Forgotten versus Izanami and Nightmare Fuel at the buy-in show, folks. I cannot wait. And again, also follow us on our Instagram account at MPWF Forever. But ladies and gentlemen, you saw Brian Adams and Rohit Khan was in position, because we don't want anything to happen to this next matchup. Because coming up next, folks, is the big one, the one that we've been waiting the entire night for, our main event for the CAW World Heavyweight Championship, Dr. Ice Jr. versus the one Shane Carter, and it is up next. Here we go, folks. What a matchup this is going to be. And what an opportunity for Dr. Ice Jr. Dr. Ice Jr. won the World Championship at WrestleMania 4 in the main event off of YouTube. Mason Gray constantly said that Dr. Ice would never be able to win the championship, that he wasn't good enough to be the champion. He even took his protege in Max Payne away from him. But look at where your boy is now. Dr. Ice Jr. in the main event here of MPWF WAR, competing for the World's Heavyweight Championship. We saw a 14-year odyssey coming to fruition for Ricky Cash at WrestleMania. Can Dr. Ice Jr. unseat Shane Carter in the most shocking fashion here tonight? Two huge fan favorites going at it, folks.
Digging the camera up.
bank briefcase on him. Will lightning strike twice and Shane Carter loses championship the first event after WrestleMania? This is a very, very unpredictable main event here tonight. There is a lot of things that could go wrong. We also have to think of the caveat of Mason Gray and whatever he's got planned. Shawn Stevens isn't here tonight. Joey Eagle's in the hospital with his sons. There is a lot that could go wrong here, folks. Hopefully nothing goes wrong and we get the main event that we deserve for the World Heavyweight Championship here on Raw. What a night it has been, and what a night is going to continue to be here for our main event. I ain't gonna lie, folks, that is a perfect looking championship. That is a perfect looking championship. And it looks incredible around the waist of Shane Carter, the one, the legend killer. So what a special night this is. This could main event any pay-per-view, folks. I mean, we've got Survivor Series coming up. This could be the main event of Survivor Series, and we get it right here on MPWF WAR. Tell you that you don't get spoiled as the MPWF fan for a matchup like this. Here we go. And the reactions to Shane Carter is crazy, bro. It's crazy, though. The respect that he earned at WrestleMania. The respect that he earned at WrestleMania. I can't even explain, folks. But it's to the point with everything that Shane Carter's done in his career, I feel fully confident in Shane Carter leading the MPWF into the new generation. And that right there is what it's about tonight. The CAW World Heavyweight Championship. So the O2 Arena, live and loud, folks. And here we go. Both men going to take their time with each other. Both men banged up from WrestleMania. And now Shane Carter with the first strike on Dr. Ice. Ice fires back with a headbutt. And Ice telling Shane Carter, I won't be stopped, but no jaw jacket, Ice. You got to get to business here tonight. Like we said, Shane Carter defeated Dr. Ice Jr. at WrestleMania 9, folks. Dr. Ice Jr. and Shane Carter, their matchup was interrupted by the Black Sun, costing Dr. Ice Jr., allowing Shane Carter to advance by disqualification in the interim CAW World Title Tournament. So again, there's unresolved issues here. Shane Carter wants to prove here and now that he is better than Dr. Ice Jr. Wait a minute! Pile driver! Oh my God! Tile driver off the bat, and Shane Carter saying, I'm that guy. I'm that man. Oh my goodness. And Carter now with a punch right to the head there, Dr. Ice, and going straight for the cover. And this could be it, folks. 2, and Dr. Ice kicking out and grabbing the rope at the same time. A pile driver right at the beginning of this matchup. And Ice now, oh my goodness, has Dr. Ice there in the ropes. And now Ice going after that, Carter going after that knee. We saw him utilize the figure 4 leg lock at WrestleMania against Shawn Stevens. And now, look at this here. Shades of Terry Funk with that twisting toe hold maneuver. And now Shane Carter feel real confident. He said he's still the same old Shane Carter. Don't get it twisted, he said. I've learned respect, but I am still that guy. And Shane Carter, I mean, he ain't afraid to bend the rules, folks. We've seen that before. That's Carter there with a clothesline on Dr. Ice Jr. And all right, Dr. Ice, though, with a reversal here with Shane Carter. I don't kick out. Carter quickly getting to his feet, and Dr. Ice now with a big-time shoulder tackle to Dr. Ice Jr. Deceptively big. You see, he bigger than Shane Carter, folks. And I shouldn't say this deceptively because it's a little disrespectful to Dr. Ice, but many people don't have Dr. Ice as one of the biggest men on the roster. But look at the way he is compared to Shane Carter. That's a mountain of a man, folks. And wait a minute now. Shane Carter on the ropes here. And now Dr. Rice Jr. with a right hand and knocks Shane Carter off the ropes. What is Dr. Rice Jr. going for here? And Ice with an elbow to the floor. And Dr. Rice telling Shane Carter, your title is in jeopardy here tonight. And Ice now throwing Shane Carter back inside the ring. And Shane Carter now, oh my God, what an elbow to the back of the head. Elbow to the back of the head. And all kick out there by Shane Carter. And oh my goodness, what a right hand to the face. And now Ice measuring, waiting for Shane Carter to get to his feet. And a shoulder tackle right off the second rope. And Carter now hooking the leg here on, oh sorry, Ice hooking the leg with Shane Carter, I should say. And a kick out. So look at the confidence of Dr. Ice Jr. Not that Ice isn't a confident man, but you can see the confidence brimming in him after that matchup at WrestleMania. Pin and key vote. And now Shane Carter, wait a minute here, what's he going for? Oh, Dr. Ice in trouble. He's going for a superplex here. Going for a superplex, and wait a minute. Dr. Ice hanging on. And Dr. Ice now sends Shane Carter face first into the bucket. And Ice what a clothesline there by Dr. Ice Jr. Go right back to the cover here in your main event for the CW World's title here on WAR to kick out. Oh man, what a right hand to the jaw. And now wait a second here. What's he going? Look at the power! Deadlifting the champion! Deadlifting the champion! Ice is fired up tonight, folks. Ice is fired up, and Shane Carter needs to do something real quick here. And a clothesline there by Shane Carter. No reversal. And Dr. Ice now in control, but Carter reverses it again. And now could be go for the one and only. No. Hits him with a double axe hammer to the back of the head. And now Carter with a clothesline sending Dr. Ice to the floor. And now Shane Carter, the champion, on the top rope, signaling to the MPWF fans, has high risk on his mind. Ice to his feet, and a drop kick up the top rope. Shane Carter changing the momentum of this matchup just like that. Changing the momentum of this main event. And now throws Dr. Ice back inside the ring. And Ice now slowly getting to his feet. And now Shane Carter has him up here. Go for another suplex there on Dr. Ice Jr. Carter has a plethora of finishes. The pile driver, the elbow drop, the 054. And that right there was a back body drop to Dr. Ice Jr. Or as we call it, a big back body drop. You can take it the way you see it. Have it the way you want it, folks. Now look at these boxing shots here by Shane Carter, and he is unleashing on Dr. Ice. And again, he is realizing, I don't want to lose my title here tonight. Dr. Ice ain't playing around at all, and another big back body drop there by Shane Carter. Carter building that momentum back in this matchup. And now he's going to go for that driver here on Dr. Ice. Carter going to go for that driver, and he hits it. Big time drive for Dr. Ice with the cover. And off kick out there. A 2 count here for Dr. Ice. Still survived, but Ice over the reversal and almost got Shane Carter in the bottom turnbuckle. And now Dr. Ice, no reversal again there. Back and forth is this matchup for the World Championship. Ain't no rest holds in this matchup. It is go, go, go. Oh, wow. Look at these jabs here. Right back to the strikes. But Dr. Ice don't fire it back here with jabs of his own. And now Shane Carter with a headbutt dropping down Dr. Ice. Folks, this is a fight. This is a ballroom brawl going on here between these two men. And now a big time right hand there by Shane Carter. And wait a minute. We saw this at WrestleMania. We saw this at WrestleMania. Carter with the leap to the top rope. With the leap to the top rope. And the superplex off the top again there by Shane Carter to Dr. Ice Jr. And that could be it to retain the title in the main event. And Dr. Ice just gets the shoulder. What a match this is. What a main event this is for the CAW World Heavyweight Championship. Season 4 premiere of MPWF WAR. And Carter now, went for the strike and a headbutt this time by Dr. Rice Jr. And go for the Death Valley Driver. DVD, and Shane Carter realizes it. Shane Carter realizes that's going to be the end of my title. Look at the cameras flashing, folks. The crowd here loving this matchup. And now going to go back to the Dominator. No! Switch it to the final cut. Innovative in real time as Dr. Rice here as Shane Carter gets the shoulder up here just. Dr. Rice so close to becoming the world champion right there. And now Dr. Rice on the second rope, waiting for Shane Carter to get to his feet. And Dr. Rice now off the second, and no, he misses. Going for that diving spear we've seen him do before. And now going for that gut buster there to Shane Carter. Carter now could be looking for the pile driver here. Like I said, this matchup has been a heavy hitter from the gut-go. And go for the small package. Some call it the inside cradle. And kick out there by Dr. Rice Jr. Carter now, look at this, like a snake, measuring him like an apex predator, focusing on Dr. Rice now. And these clubby blows to the back. And Ice is in trouble. And Ice did fall to his feet there. But Ice, he caught Shane Carter there to the face. Dr. Rice Jr. needs to hit that Death Valley Driver. Now look at this here. Dr. Rice Jr. going for a bear hug here. Going for a bear hug, an extremely effective maneuver, squeezing the life out of Shane Carter, but Carter fights back with an elbow, and a second elbow, and now, Mongolian chop. I know, Ice catching him and another headbutt, and oh my God, what a clothesline. Did you hear the impact on that one? And a back body drop by Dr. Rice. This is meat on meat, folks. Flesh on flesh. Some serious ass impact between these two men here tonight. And now Dr. Rice waiting for Shane Carter to get to his feet. Death Valley Driver, no. Reversal there by Shane Carter. Carter spinning him around. Carter now, go for the pile driver. Has he got it? Yes, he has. Pile driver. Pile driver by the champion. As Shane Carter now heading to the top rope once again. And looking for the end. And there's the elbow drop off the top rope by Shane Carter. The elbow to Dr. Rice. 2, 3, and Shane Carter retains the championship. What a matchup, folks. No shirts off for that one. What a wrestling matchup that was. That's how we're kicking off this new season, ladies and gentlemen. That is how we're kicking off this new season. Yeah, Shane Carter is fatigued after that one, but proving without a shadow of a doubt that he is the one. Pinning Dr. Rice Jr. clean in the middle of the ring to retain the World Championship here tonight. Like I said, now you have to respect the hell out of both of these men. Dr. Rice as well, he brought the fight here tonight. But man, what a victory for Shane Carter here. Hell of a matchup. And wait a minute. Just when I was about to say things are perfect, here comes this no good SOB Mason Gray. And what the hell do you want? And Shane Carter face to face. Shane Carter, look at this. Shane Carter chose to take his own destiny, and it was away from Mason Gray. And Gray says at WrestleMania, I told you that you were an idiot, Shane, and that is now more true than ever. So you achieved your destiny. Now what, Shane? You're just going to join the line of friendship and respect? Give me a break. I would have given you everything. But now I'm going to take everything. Survivor Series will be everyone's final resting place. I am done with all of you. It is time to end this. Mason Gray saying this is the end here at Survivor Series. Get to the damn point and stop all the cryptic messaging. And look at who's watching. Brian Adams and Rohit Khan. Shane Carter says, don't you ever shut up. Down. All you do is talk, and threat. Sean and Joey had the right idea about this place, but I'm different to them. I'm not playing politics with you. I'm throwing fists and keeping it moving. I'll face and beat anyone you've got, anytime, any place, anywhere. Or maybe you can man up and step in the ring with me right now. Shane Carter ready to fight Mason Gray. Don't forget Mason Gray took a cheap shot at Shane Carter at WrestleMania. And Mason's saying, tonight I'm going to shatter yours, Brian Adams, and everyone who opposes me's confidence. Tonight will be the red wedding of the MPWF. Joey Eagle has gone from the building. Sean Stevens is not here, and I have a man ready for you and Survivor Series, Shane Carter. I've said it time and time again, never bet against the Grays. What does he mean by that? What does he mean by that? The red wedding of the MPWF. And now wait a minute, Brian Adams and Rohit Khan coming to ringside. They ain't gonna let that happen. The only time I heard about a red wedding was that crazy ass episode of Game of Thrones. And we don't want that to happen here at all. Now wait a minute, look at this backstage. Toshihiro attacking the Eclipse. And oh, wait a minute. And Toshihiro's already sent Christopher Regal to the hospital. He already sent Christopher Regal to the hospital tonight and just took out the Eclipse. And now, oh my goodness, Lamar Goldman taking out the North American champion, Chris Champ. And oh, this is not good. They're taking out the Nexus Gold here. And wait a minute, Lamar Goldman has Chris Champ up, but wait a minute, he's going to go for a suplex here through the table. Oh my goodness. Lamar Goldman taking out the North American champion. What is going on here? And now Kivo attacking Antonio Goldman. And now kick to the midsection. And Kivo, no, not a brain buster, a brain buster there on those boxes. Kivo taking out Goldman as well. The Black Sun destroying their opposition tonight. My goodness, folks, we might be witnessing the red wedding of the MPWF. And whoa. Rohit Khan with a Black Sun shirt on. What's going on here? What the hell is going on here? And Shane Carter trying to tell Brian Adams. I know, wait a minute, Mason Gray taking out Shane Carter now. Oh my goodness. Mason Gray with his plan coming to fruition here. And now, oh my God, Rohit Khan attacking Brian Adams. And what the hell's going on here and now? Oh no! The security of the general managers with the Black Sun shirt on. And now Rohit Khan, not a second one on the concrete to Brian Adams. The red wedding of the MPWF. Oh no! Oh no! Look, this man, he can't be coming back. He can't be coming back, and he's here. Zeus is back in the MPWF. And this is not good at all. Zeus has returned, and is this who Mason Gray was talking about for Shane Carter? Oh my goodness. The red wedding is here in the MPWF, and this isn't good, and oh my goodness. Zeus, and oh, Shane Carter's been split open. Shane Carter's been split open, and Zeus now destroying Shane Carter in the middle of the ring here. Zeus has been gone since the ambulance match. He missed WrestleMania because of Shane Carter, and Zeus now with the end of days there on Shane Carter. Oh man, Carter's trying to get to his feet still. I know, not another one, Shane. You can't take another one of these, and oh my goodness. Zeus destroying the world champion. And now wait a minute, Zeus is gonna pick him up. Carter couldn't even get up for the last one, and there's 3 ended days to the world champion. Zeus has returned and has sent a message to Shane Carter. Oh man, this is not good at all for MPWF WAR. And now Mason Gray yelling at the referee to give Zeus the world championship. And this is not a partnership that we want to see at all. And what a dangerous partnership this is. And now Mason Gray grabbing a microphone again here. And Mason Gray saying, Zeus will be your challenger at Survivor Series, Shane. Lucky for you, this world title reign will last longer than your first, but that really isn't saying much, is it? I rule the MPWF with an iron fist. I am the reason this company is where it is today. WrestleMania was one night. I am forever. Where is my dear old sister? Meredith, show yourself on the screen. Your little fight and announcement are worthless. And there's Meredith Gray, folks. Mason Gray had a plan and executed it. And this is not looking good for Meredith Gray and the men on her side. Mason says, good, I'm glad you are watching. Your invasion of my life is over. I am ending all of this. I am giving you until Survivor Series to step down. You can run back home and live off our family's money like you have our entire lives, or I will publicly humiliate and end you at Survivor Series. The choice is yours, sister, but this is it. Joey, Sean, Shane, Dr. Ice, Ricky Cash, The Nexus, your careers will all be over at Survivor Series. Folks, Mason Gray sending an ultimatum, but we still don't know what the announcement of Meredith Gray is. Hopefully we can find out soon. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Dwayne James, Johnny Feelgood, and I'm signing out. That was MPWF WAR. We will see you for the season premiere of Annihilation.